Well, here I am now at Daytona in Milton Keynes. We've got celebrities galore racing for charity.
Sparks is thrilled to be benefiting from this day today. We're very lucky that Martin Brundle is a patron of ours, and this idea was his, and he's been fantastic in gaining the support, and a lot of the celebrities that are here as well. We fund medical research across the whole remit really, so from pregnant women, preeclampsia, through to childhood arthritis, childhood cancer, spina bifida, muscular dystrophy, the whole range. So it's great to be here and to have this support.
Has the charity been here in Milton Keynes before?
Never.
So it's the first time?
First event, but we hope it won't be the last. We hope that we'll have lots of events here, and hopefully this will become an annual one if we're lucky enough.
So Ione, what car's your mum in?
Mum's in number 20, Stable Girl.
Number 20?
Yeah.
How's she getting on?
I think they're in first place at the moment, but I've no idea really.
Okay, well good luck. So Jackie.
Hi.
How you doing? You're here with Yvonne?
Yes, I am.
I know Yvonne, she lives in my village. Yeah. And what's your name?
Bettina.
Sorry?
Bettina.
Bettina?
Louise.
Louise, fantastic. How's it going then? How's the race?
Very well, very well. We got pole position, so really pleased.
And you're team number 20, is that correct?
Yes, we are.
And is it the first time you've driven here?
Yes, it is.
Is it the first time you've driven a car of this
Yes,
stature?
Yeah.
Hello Nick.
How you doing?
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, that's right.
Have you just come off the track?
Just come off the track, yeah.
How was it?
Busy. There's a lot of very fast, very light people out there. I'm coming in at about 16.5 stone. It doesn't help when you're going uphill. So, but we went out. We were running 29th because we decided to put our slowest driver out first, and then sort of sneak up through the field afterwards where there's a bit more space. It hasn't really worked, to be honest. We were running 20, but we were running 29th when I got in. We're running 22nd now, so I picked up 7 places, which is good. And the next 2 guys in for us are quite quick too. So,
and have you had a big team meeting? Or just
only to find out where the pub is, where the nearest pub is, so we can go there afterwards. But
I'll tell you that later, Nick. But, is this your first time in Milton Keynes?
No, I've been here a lot. My brother lives in Hemel Hempstead up the road, and used to live in Leighton Buzzard. So when I was up here, when I sort of left school, we used to come up here and for shopping and going out around here. So, but in those days there didn't seem to be that many sort of bars and clubs that were decent, but there seems to be a lot more now. There seems to be a few more cool places to hang out, and
I've seen a few people spin.
Oh, I had a 4-wheel off in the on the chicane and hit the tyre wall in mid-air, and I thought actually this is going to hurt as I went through it.
Is it quite nerve-wracking?
Well, as you go in, you think you're going to get hurt, but in actual fact, it's not bad at all. These are pretty safe machines, and to be honest, I'm used to racing motorbikes and things, and it hurts a lot more if you come off on one of those.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How are you, Scott?
I'm all right. How are you, Nick?
Good. I'm good. You just come off the track. How did it go?
It went well, but I just thought Damon Hill had run past actually. I got a bit excited on one of the bends, and I went over the grass so they flagged me, but I did a 1:11.
1:11. What's that?
Which is a 1:11 is about 1.5 seconds slower than the best guys here, so I'm going to take that home with me.
Brilliant.
Give me something to think about later on.
So was you actually on the track with the man himself, Damon Hill?
I was on the track in qualifying with Damon Hill, but I was saying before, he doesn't look like a human being when he's in that suit. He looks like a very fast fly with that helmet on and them pads.
I suppose he is.
Well, he is. He really is. He's a world champion.
Is this your first time here at this track?
It's the first time here at this track, but it's not the first time at Daytona. I know the owner, Charlie, who's a really nice guy, and I go to the one in Manchester, and I'm sort of friends with Shane Ritchie, who's got a lot to do with Daytona, so I'm always trying to get freebies somewhere down the line.
And what about Milton Keynes? Have you been to Milton Keynes before?
Milton Keynes, I did a personal appearance in Milton Keynes a few years ago. Met a bird there. Promised that I'd pay a taxi home the next day, and I did pay the taxi home. Nice, little did I know she lived in Brighton. So there you go.
What a decent guy.
Yeah, gutted. £290. So if you're out there, you know where to come.
Invoice in. What do you say? Cheers, Scott.
Thank you, Nick.
Before you go, mate, what's coming up?
I hate to say it, but Panto's coming up. What's behind you? It's my career. No. So anyway, joking aside, can't wait for Pants. I'm doing it in Camberley, and I do have a good laugh when I do it. So I'm very much looking forward to doing that. Other than that, I've got a company called Screen Presence, which is teaching people around the country acting skills and so on and so forth. So
and how's that going? Because that's a fairly new.
We've got over 100 students now, so it's going really, really well at the moment, which is fantastic. Keeps me busy, keeps me out of trouble, keeps me from doing PAs in Milton Keynes and spending 290 quid on cabs.
That's right. Listen, Scott, all the best. It's been fantastic.
Fantastic. Lovely to see you, man.
Again soon, mate.
Cheers.
Shane, is it your first time in Milton Keynes?
Nah, don't be silly. I've been here loads of times. I was here when it was just called Milton. And then they made a few quid and then they changed it to Milton Keynes. And then they've obviously built a harbour, Milton Keynes. So I've been here many times. I've been to the theatre a lot.
Been to the theatre?
I've worked there and I've been here at Daytona.
Yeah. I know Daytona is a big part of your life.
It used to be.
Not anymore?
No, when I was younger, myself and Danny Bear. For your younger viewers, older viewers remember Danny Bear. We were directors of Daytona, which had a track in London. And obviously this track here in Milton Keynes, so I should spend a lot of time here.
What are they doing, How you doing, mate?
Yes.
You're driving here today at Daytona, Milton Keynes?
Yeah.
Is this your first time here? Have you been here many times before?
I came a long time ago, but that was another charity event. So Daytona do a good job of running these events.
And what's the track like?
It's a good one. It's a very good one. Yeah, it's very challenging. Lots of corners, a long lap time. I'm not typical. It's got quite a lot of corners to it, so I think it's quite satisfying to drive on.
So, just talk to me about the actual cars, the go-karts. How do they differ from the cars we know you?
A few calls for no bumping. Contact going on out there as well.
Quite a lot in their physical makeup, but actually the technique of driving them is very similar. The technique for driving a kart that's why so many current Formula 1 drivers perform well in karts when they were younger and transfer that quite well to being a Formula 1 driver.
Are you aware it's Milton Keynes' 40th anniversary?
I am aware, yes, someone mentioned that to me. And I was driving through today, and of course, when I used to come here, it was probably about 15 years ago or so. The trees have grown quite a lot, I've noticed, and it looks beautiful. I think it's actually just shows you can't just make a place immediately. It takes time to develop.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you very much, Damon.
Thank you.
God bless.
Thank you.
Did you find your team?
Yes, I found my team, and at present I think there's 31 teams in it, and we are 31st.
31st.
We're 4 laps behind everybody else.
But it's not about the winning, is it? It's about, raising
when you're
money.
last, it isn't about the winning. No, of course it isn't.
But it's a big event today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
raising
a lovely
money for
event. Yeah,
fantastic charity.
For Sparks, which I do quite a lot of work for, which do medical research for children, and it's great fun. It's quite tricky, really. I mean, you'd be surprised. Yeah.
I've seen a few people spinning around on the track.
Yeah, you spin around quite a lot. Yeah.
I don't know how I would, hold myself in the car.
Well,
like that.
you need a bit of practice. I'm a bit better now. I've had a bit of practice than I was when I first went out there. I was a bit too slow, I think.
But you're enjoying it. That's the main thing.
I'm enjoying it, and I haven't been to Milton Keynes for a long time.
That's what I was going to ask you. Have you, because it's Milton Keynes' 40th anniversary.
Well, I can tell you a story about Milton Keynes. I came here. It was 27, so it's 21 years ago, is it?
21,
22 years ago, and played for the Entertainers Showbiz 11 against the Open University, which was based in Milton Keynes.
It still is.
Based in Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I got tackled rather hard by someone who broke my fibula and tibula, which is my shin, both my shin bones. And I ended up staying for 2 weeks in Milton Keynes.
General Hospital?
General Hospital.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
And they fixed my leg for me. And,
do you want to give a message to him?
Yeah, thank you Milton Keynes General Hospital for fixing my leg.
Happy birthday, Milton Keynes.